You want to burn fat all day long, and I'm talking 24/7, 7 days a week. If you do, listen to the next 7 minutes or so because it's not that hard once you understand the science of it. Let's start with why we do workouts or why we go to the gym, because most people think that, oh, if I go to the gym and do a workout, then I'm going to be burning fat and I'm going to lose weight. You will probably lose weight, but you're not always going to lose fat. Here's why. You know that when you go to the gym, that for the first 40 to 45 minutes of a cardio type workout, you're burning more carbohydrates and protein or muscle than you are fat. 40 minutes. Well, the average workout in America is 45 minutes. So most people in America at best are burning fat for 5 minutes. At best. Here's what goes on. You go in there and you start working out. Well, as soon as you start working out, one of the triggers of an increased heart rate is the pancreas, which is the organ that secretes enzymes. Lipase is one of those enzymes. So when you start working out, your heart rate goes up, lipase is produced. Lipase digests fat. Well, over a period of years and years and years and years and years, however old you are, your pancreas has been working and working and working. And as you know, you've heard me talk about, the older we get, the pancreas's production of enzymes can drop. In fact, it shows that over the age or at the age of 30, your pancreas is producing 12% fewer enzymes every 10 years past the age of 30. So between 30 and 40, you're producing 12% fewer enzymes. Between 40 and 50, another 12%. 50 and 60, another 12%. So by the time you're in your 60s, you're producing about 2/3 max enzymes that it did before. Well, when you're at the gym, that lipase enzyme is produced because it's not producing much during the day. The first 45 minutes, 40 minutes, you're burning carbohydrates and muscle. So when you hit that magical 40-minute mark, most people are done with their workout. We now know that we can help you regenerate production by a natural help, a natural rebuilding or a natural restoring of that metabolic enzyme production from your pancreas. Our metabolic restore, that product causes the pancreas to produce lipase. That lipase from the pancreas and in here, in fact, over our other product that we had before, our heart health product that had X amount of lipase enzyme, it had 3 grams. We now have 15 grams of enzymes, lipase enzyme in the metabolic restore, 5 times the fat digesting power. Well, now we've always taught about digesting that fat. Lipase does that. But what about the burning? See, fat can't be burned until it's digested. So now 5 times the digesting power, but now we also know chlorogenic acid that we get from a raw coffee bean. It's referred to as green coffee, but it's a raw coffee bean. And you know how much I am about raw foods because the enzymatic activity. Raw coffee bean or green coffee has the highest quantity of what's called chlorogenic acid. Chlorogenic acid is the nutrient that increases and focuses on the burning or utilization of fat. So in our metabolic restore, you have all the lipase enzyme to digest the fat, then the chlorogenic acid to burn the fat, and that's whether it's triglyceride fat, cholesterol fat, adipose tissue fat on your body. All of those 3 fats have to be digested before they can be burned. Lipase will digest them. Chlorogenic acid really focuses in on triglycerides, then also cholesterol and adipose tissue. So we're addressing all 3 of those. Here's another key factor, though. If we put your body in a position to burn more fat, more fat, more fat, more fat, focus on that fat, reduce that cholesterol, reduce those triglycerides because we're digesting it and burning it, reduce that body fat because we're breaking it down so it can be burned, that means we're burning fewer carbohydrates and protein. So we got to be careful. What I mean by that is there's another ingredient that regulates that burning of the carbohydrates, because if we're not burning those carbohydrates, our insulin levels start to rise. There's an ingredient, a nutrient, an herb called berberine. Berberine helps regulate that insulin rise. So anybody that has issues with insulin sensitivities or too much insulin or not enough insulin, the berberine is going to help with that. So here we go, digesting and burning fat, not as much of the carbohydrate, so that may cause or want to cause a spike or increase in your insulin. Well, now you add the berberine. It's also causes a suppressant of appetite. So folks, talk about a win-win protocol. Right here is that win-win protocol for you to digest fat, burn that fat, and regulate your insulin within the bloodstream for good, healthy, natural energy all throughout the day. I'm burning fat right here because I'm taking my enzymes, fat digesting enzymes, and my fat burning capability is being increased all day long with that chlorogenic acid in our metabolic restore. Our goal isn't just to burn fat, it's to restore your metabolic functionality. And we do that by supporting the pancreas in particular. That pancreas needs help and support, and we do it with our metabolic restore. Folks, it's not that hard. It really isn't. If you want to lose weight, if you want to lose fat, reduce your cholesterols, reduce your triglycerides, I'm telling you, digest it, burn it, get rid of it. That's how we do it with our protocol. So hopefully you take a chance, come to our website here, shown down there on the bottom, right there, restorehealthplus.com. We'll give you all the information you need. You can call into our offices if you have questions. You can shoot us an email. You can text us. We are here to help you restore your metabolic functionality. We're not going to do it with a drug nor anything else. Last thing, most of the top drugs being used for weight loss, you know what I'm talking about, most of those drugs are already showing what's called pancreatitis, meaning those drugs focus and stimulate the pancreas to produce those enzymes, but it does it from a drug. So the pancreas is saying, I'm being stimulated artificially, inflaming the pancreas. Once they go off those drugs, you're going to see that pancreas reduce its production back down to normal or worse. And then we're going to have a real issue digesting, burning any of your carbs, proteins, fats, or anything else. So don't take the shortcut. Do it the right way. Do it the way that science supports, and that is digest it, then burn it. Let's get rid of it. It's really that simple. Check out our website, Restore Health Plus. Our protocols are on there. We have an advanced weight loss protocol that is also available using these two to drop your body fat, drop your cholesterol, drop your triglycerides. Thanks all. Hope you have a great day, and you'll hear from me again soon. Goodbye.